it up.
Oh! Gargano responds in emphatic fashion.
A super kick rocks Mr. Money in the Bank. Can Johnny Wrestling capitalize?
Gargano outside the ring. Oh my word, DDT, and Theory is in trouble. On a 3 count, Austin Theory back inside the ring.
Gargano now lining up his pupil. One final beat.
Johnny Gargano, can he put Austin Theory away? Yes, he can.
Open the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, which one? Hold my bat.
That one.
That one.
This one's really heavy. Oh, no, it's Loomis.
No! Turn around, Miz!
It was Loomis, wasn't it? Oh, my word.
No, Miz! Miz! Hey! Mike!
Oh,
Not again!
it's happening.
Not again!
I need to get out of here.
Oh God. Did Miz just kick Maurice?
Not into the
Seriously?
Oh, this is a disaster!
Just kicked his wife.
Such an expensive disaster!
He's just left Maurice in the ring with Dexter Loomis. Oh my God. Oh. This is despicable.
You can't help but feel for Rey Mysterio right now.
No, he's not going to. No,
Dominic.
Corey, he's not going to.
Listen,
Please, no.
Even I,
Oh, come on.
as misguided as my moral compass is, I feel for Rey. This has got to be wrecking the entire Mysterio family. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Surely this is it. Oh!
Wait, no.
Candice LeRae, she's done it! She's done it!
That's not how it's supposed to go.
Who's your winner?
Candice LeRae.
Outsmarting Bayley. Candice LeRae.
Bayley needed a triumphant night on Monday Night Raw to get back in the good graces.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh.
Where Bayley goes, Io and Dakota never far behind. Damage control laying waste to the Poison Pixie.
Seconds after the biggest win of her young Monday Night Raw career. Candice LeRae in a really tough spot here. Io Sky, Dakota Kai on show now. Oh.
Backbreaker from Sky.
This is what Damage Control do. This is what they've done since SummerSlam. Here comes Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion.
Bianca hasn't forgotten her encounters recently with Damage Control, and Bayley just need the champ in the mouth.
It's not going to plan for Bianca Belair, that's for sure.
Bayley just turned LeRae's lights out for good measure.
Damage Control doing what they do best.
Trying to reestablish dominance.
Tag team champions Io Sky, Dakota Kai just putting the team on the ground.
I need family. So for the first time that we met in Japan to now in WWE, am I not my brother's keeper?
What?
Incredible, the Judgment Day growing even stronger. What a moment!
AJ, I'm so proud of you. I know, and I knew that you would finally come around.
What a moment.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh no! Gallows, Anderson, the originals, the OC is in Brooklyn. And Big Luke Gallows dropping bombs. The machine gun teeing off on Dominic.
Gallows, Anderson, and Styles. The OC, here we go, against the Judgment Day.
AJ Styles realizes he needs someone to watch his back, someone to stand by his side. Who better than two men he brought to WWE in the first place? Gallows sending Priest to the outside. Anderson hammering away at Dominic. And all Rhea Ripley can do is look on.
Meanwhile, in the ring, it's Finn Balor and AJ Styles. Styles showing him a thing or two.
Oh, jeez! Styles just dumped Balor over the announce table. Gallows with a steel chair. All hell is broken loose at Barclays.
Jay, here's the thing, buddy. First of all, we love you. We all love you. This is the family, your family. We all love you very much. Well, the tribal chief and I were just talking the other night and just about, really we were spitballing more than anything about the future direction of the Bloodline, long-term ideas. It was actually a pretty good talk, too. We got into some pretty personal stuff. I feel like we connected, but anyways, it's not even important. The whole thing is we feel like your behavior as of late, well, it just hasn't been very oozy. And look, take a look around. I mean, look at Jimmy, for example. Jimmy, who doesn't love Jimmy? I mean, look at him. You know what I mean? Oh, there it is. How do you not love Jimmy? Look at that smile. And Solo, look at Solo. I mean, look at him. Built like a brick house and yeah, he's serious, but he's also kind of cool. He's kind of cool. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Is we're all pretty cool, actually. So we just need you to be cool.
Jimmy Uso now being held back by Jim.
Riddle just teeing off on the honorary use. Jay seems to be enjoying it.
Jay's laughing. Zayn collects Riddle. Riddle the RKO! RKO on Sami Zayn! Now for the victory! Oh, he's got it!
And now I have Seth Rollins, who thinks that it's okay to come and sneak me because he doesn't feel that he had a fair shot at my United States Championship. Well, Seth, come on down here right now and get this fair shot ass whoop.
Oh my God!
You can't be serious.
What the hell is happening?
and good evening, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, no! He's gonna F5 Lashley!
Why? What is the meaning of this? Oh no, Lesnar's not finished yet. Oh! German suplex by the Beast. How the hell's Lashley supposed to defend his title now?
Lashley knows exactly how these feel. He's going for another F5 for Lashley. This is a man that's supposed to be defending his United States Championship.
Are you going to tell Lesnar otherwise? Brock Lesnar does whatever the hell Brock wants to do. He might break Lashley's arm. Kimura lock. Brock Lesnar is going to break the United States Champion's arm.
He's going to rip it off. This could be it. Seth Rollins, United States Champion. Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
25 years, a long time. But right now, I just have one thing I want to know. Are you ready? No, Brooklyn! I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching at home, and for 25 years, we would like to say thank you, and we love you all. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath first. Whew. All right.
I wish you'd have given me that opportunity.
Let's get ready to suck it!
Change it all.